Jeez. This could have been a fucking sniper entry. Five 15-minute time frames in the control. Let's see if we can get the internal choke. Same here. Four-hour wise, if we're gonna look at the 4-hour time frame. Wait, let me check something. Okay, yeah, that's good. So we did not change, right? If we're gonna look at this 4-hour time frame wise. 4-hour swing wise, sorry. Also swing. I need you. Come on now. Slow down, be cool. I need you right now. No, no, leave you. I'm so. I might. If we're gonna look at the, I'm only gonna put this on the daily. Just gonna remove this. Let me mark everything out, right? Okay. If we're gonna look at the daily time frame, we have just this, right? Then we create an internal market. Creating this as a break of structure. Is this significant enough? I think it is. I'll count it. Let's go in a 4-hour time frame. Yeah. So this is a 4-hour. 4-hour swing. I'll still count this as internal market structure, right? Because looking at the 4-hour, this looks like the overall impulse. Then we have a pullback phase towards at least 50%. So this is all internal market structure, right? If we're gonna mark it, say this is an internal break of structure. Same here, internal break of structure. And then again, internal break of structure. What do we see happen? We see an internal change of character. This is the swing high and the internal high. What do we see here? Same internal break of structure. Well, how much points is this? This would have been a potential entry, but because of the choppy market, I did not take it. It would have been do we count this? That's the question, right? Because how many points is this? Ooh. 1.5. I think 2 points minimum. Okay, then we see this as an internal break of structure. I mean, technically, this is an internal break of structure as well. It's just not as significant as these ones. This is an internal break of structure as well, right? This is not, this is. So this is an internal break of structure. We create a low, a high, lower low. And this is the change of character. Then we create a high, low. Yeah, okay, so that's good. And then we just get internal market structure in towards the upside. Like so. Meaning this is the 4-hour swing break. I mean, we can also count this as daily. Telling me. Because in theory, how much points is this? Above 2, meaning should be a valid one. Jeez. Thinking or looking at the Yeah. And these are all 4-hour swings. We have a 4-hour change of character. Take liquidity, 4-hour change of character. And then we get an internal break of structure. And then in theory, these are just 4-hour swings again. What the fuck is this? Nah, I've heard it too much. Face today. Ooh. Yeah, this is daily. This is daily. And I couldn't help but fall in love again. So if we're gonna do it really quick. I saw it bitter as I go. So this currently is a daily. And if we're gonna look on the daily time frame, it's a daily. Couldn't help but fall in love again. And then over here we see 4-hour mark structure. It is a bit harder, this one, as 4-hour swing is showing here. This is a 4-hour swing. And then we get a daily swing. Well, let me... My mother's... Yeah, these are obvious daily breaks. Because now we just have... Yeah. Four-hour time frame wise, these are swing highs. Yeah, by far. Okay, so this is also a 4-hour. So if we're gonna do this, this is a 4-hour. This is 4-hour. And then this is also 4-hour. We don't have a very nice internal trend going on. We do here, right? Break up, change of character, but you don't have a reference point to count this as a change of character. Right? Maybe this, but it's not amazing. Despair. Seat. Okay, meaning this is an internal break of structure. This is an internal change of character. And then we just go on from here. Internal break of structure. internal break of structure, internal break of structure, and that's it. Well, yeah, this is also a break of structure. Okay, we mapped it out. We made it. So this is also a 4-hour, but this is also a 4-hour. So this is the daily / 4-hour. Daily / 4-hour. So what can we expect now is for the daily to pull back towards liquidity. Let's say here, right? Let's say here, and for us to then look for the highs again, because daily also came for a 4-hour low over here, and I don't have anything else to frame it on or to get a picture, but yeah, it's a nice mapped out chart. Because 4-hour wise, right? We make a high, a low, a high, a low, a high. We change character. We take out these highs, we push lower. And then here is a fake change of character. Or an inducement, so to call it. Because if we're going to look at internal, this could be internal, also internal. Now we see an yeah, it's the choppiness. It's not doing price good. But then here we have a new 4-hour. So this is the 4-hour, and this is the daily. Yes. But what do we map out now, right? If we're gonna look at the daily time frame, let me map this out for the daily time frame only, like so. And then same here. This is the daily. If we're gonna look at the 4-hour, these are the 4 hours. No, wait. I did it wrong. So this is the 4-hour. Then we have a new one, 4-hour. Oy. This is going to be an internal. So what we can do now is do this. We wait for the pullback. This is new 4-hour. Because, well, where did we pull back to? Where? We came to sweep out some more daily. Yeah, and then we have this. And now we are we're still going. Okay, so can I not put it in front? So this. Let's put it at the 4 hour only. Like so. And then this is both. Okay. Yeah, look, this is clear, right? We have a daily. So, right? So this is daily swing structure. Let me put this. Did I already save? No, it did not. Let me make this a daily. Fuck. Let me make the daily. And then we have this is also a daily, right? Daily. And then the 4 hour daily is built out of the 4 hour swing. If we're gonna now look at the 4 hour, it's built of the 4 hour swing. Alright. And then the 4 hour swing is built out of the 1 hour swing. Moving, we were never meant to stay. But then on the Jesus, visual candlestick patterns have arrived in your screener. The fuck are these? We're looking for the internal choke. Just saying. Let's look at EU. Woohoo! EU. It's good that we see gold holding up while EU is dumping. We're moving, we were Wait, so no, this is daily. Okay, so let me just make my charts really, really clean. Now, this is only for the daily. This is only for the daily. And then if we go to the 4 hour, then we can look for the 4 hour swings, right? Like so. Impulse. Then we make a high. Then we make a low. I made it love the night when thing. Okay. Then we see a pullback and then another push. And then wait, we have this one as well. Like so. We see this is a 4 hour change of character. Then we see a new break. Like so. Daily wise, we took out daily liquidity above here. liquidity. Oh shit, now I have to... Give me a sec. Settings. Like so. So does this... this will be internal daily. And then once we get the change of character, then we can look for the swing daily. Good, 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 good. So we have AU not yet mapped out. So this was seen on the daily. So this way, let me remove all of this real quick. Just a naked analysis. So we have the daily. We have the daily swing. What does that do? It makes a low and a higher high. This is the high. This is the low. The high. Then maybe we will create the low, but we'll see how AU performance. We did tap the overall lowest demand zone, but we are still not pushing as much. Okay. This is already mapped out for our time frame wise, because daily and then these exist out of 4-hour swings. Daily time frame wise, AUD NZD's ass. Okay, so we are making a daily. Wait, let's look at the weekly. This is dog shit. Here we make a high, a low, a high, a low, and here we just continue to rally on. Because this, I don't count this as a daily. So 4-hour wise, sure. Let's just make this. Wait, where's my... The fuck is this? put this a 4 hour. This is same thing, 4 hour. And then same thing here. Oh. Like so. And then we have a new break. And then we have a new swing. She looks just like a dream. The prettiest girl I've ever seen. Yeah, well, this is daily swing, sure. The same as here then. And this daily swing exists from 4 hour swings. Yeah. Like so. No. Because the 4 hour swing currently looks like this. So what we are trying to create is a local high. Like so. Because this is that thing. So if we now see the change of character, it could be good. The cat, nothing. 80 JPY. Let's do this. We saw daily. This is not the daily. Let me remove all of this. Sure. Daily swing. If we're gonna look at this, we see 4 hour structure. Sure. Okay, so this is 4 hour. We see a 4 hour change of character. Then we just see internal. We never see the internal change of character. Because I would say that this is the daily swing. Yeah. Meaning this is also just daily swing. And it exists of 4 hour swings. Right. Market structure is right. I'm not gonna say 90. I'm gonna say 70% of the time. this is not. This is internal. Then we're gonna look at this. Right. Yeah, it could be. Looking 4 hour wise. Make a high, higher high, higher high. Make a lower low. Then we make a new higher high. But we never actually get a change of character. Oh, this is 4 hour. 4 hour. Yes. This is an internal break. Internal change of character. Internal break. Right? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so this is all internal. So if we're gonna mark it out, internal break of structure, internal change of character. And then we have a new internal break of structure. And then here, well, that's a bit shit, isn't it? Because we make a 4 hour high and then we make a low, right? This low sweeps it. Then we make a new high over here, 4 hour. Internally, break of structure, break of structure. Where is the change of character? It's over here. Did we ever come close? No, we did not. And then all of a sudden, we get a new internal change of character. Technically, this would have been a stop loss for me. And we came to take out the liquidity over there. Over here. And then we just saw internal market structure push the price higher. Sure, this is internal. Only thing I don't like about this internal is all these highs. We took liquidity as well, so this would have been a valid loss for me. And we are now coming for this. Meaning that internal market structure will hold. Internal market structure will hold, meaning... Yeah, currently internal. Is a pair that we don't see such internal, because currently this is another hard pair, because we just have an internal trend right now, right? This is an internal break of structure. Internal break of structure. Like so. Now, because we see a break, break, and then a break. So the thing is, what we can do now is, if we're gonna look at this, right? It's this. Let's go on to 15. Meaning this is external, this is external, this is external. Looking on the 1 hour, yeah, we just have this as an internal break of structure. Most of you, none of you. This is what I don't like about this internal break of structure. Chances are we will just see. Jesus Christ, see a liquidation. AUD/JPY, not one of the pairs that I trade that much. I mean, this is also a daily, man. It is. Because we do get a major swing low being taken out. So yeah, this is also a daily. No, daily / 4 hour. And we make a new low. Then we make a new high. 4 hour break of structure. We take liquidity daily wise. And then we get the internal trend starting. Okay. Why is GBP AUD here? Same. This daily, is pretty good as well, right? You can see we have a clear daily trend. And that's not what we had on the pair we were just looking at. Looking at this internal break of structure, we are now looking for liquidity to be taken out. If we do see this, we could be looking for longs. Let's look on a 4 hour. 4 hour wise, yeah, it was. This was 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. So this is 4 hour. And then we create this high. So we're currently in a trading range from this low towards this high. And we are looking for an internal change of character, meaning we want to see this high being broken. Then we can look for a long position. This was also pretty 4 hour-ish. Ooh, how big is this? So it's 92. It is 4 hour. Like so. So this is also 4 hour. And a 4 hour is a daily internal. Very easy. And then the 1 hour is a 4 hour. The 1 hour. Wait, no, the what am I saying? The daily, the 4 hour is the daily's internal. The 1 hour is the 4 hours internal. Jesus fucking Christ, man. So currently we are bullish. Only want to see this swing low go. Why? Because it's the daily internal. Whoa. Okay, so GBP AUD looking for potential buys. If we do see the 4 hour internal break, this is internal. Because do we see this on the day? No, we don't. Yeah, so daily, then we have a internal chock, and this is also an internal change of character. So we now want to see the internal change of character above. Freakingly easy. Whoa. My mouse is still not charged. Very good mouse, by the way. It's the Logitech G Pro X Super Light. These extensions are so hard to trade daily wise. So this ain't no 4 hour daily. Let me see a sweep. And so now we are just targeting these highs, right? Because it's, we're gonna look at this swing wise. We make a low, we make a high, we make a low, we make a high. We make a low, we make a high, we make a low, we make a high, we make a low. Here, we make a high. Oh, Jesus. What kind of shit price market action is this? Price action is this? Here we can see that we make a low, high, this was just trendline liquidity being taken out. I would have hit the stop loss on this. Do I? Let me just quickly go through this. No, I would not. I would not. I would be bullish because we just swept this low. And if we just sweep a low like this, we will likely target this high over here. Yeah, so I would not. But to be fair, I count this as a whole like for the 4 hour. Because we never internally change, right? You can see we never internally change until we do here. So this is an internal change of character. Internal. Is this external? Let's look at it real quick. We could do count this as external. The same thing here, external. Let me see a push, pullback, push, pullback. Yeah, no. I would not count this as external 4 hour. So we never changed character until we hit this high. And then we came to take out liquidity, and then we saw push higher. Whoa. Yeah. And now we are currently just pushing higher each time. There's that. Because now this is... Lolo! How are you? How are you doing? I've been off the charts for a few weeks, but locking back in this week. And are you going to lock in the future wise or the forex wise? Yeah, we're just building internal liquidity. Going to concentrate on gold and NQ futures. And how are you going to look at the futures? Are you going to do ICT or focusing on ICT? This is all internal, bro. Fuck me. Yeah, mix of ICT and smart money concepts. Okay, do you use market structure in your strategy? Like, just do you just look at what gets respected? For example, here, do you just look at this fair value being respected, so we're higher, and then you don't look at this low due to liquidity being taken out, or do you focus on this? Or do you focus on this? Or on both? Because I see some ICT people not even looking at market structure. And I mean, if it works, then it works. But if not, I have some decently good salts. Let's look at GBP. Daily. And daily. Oh. Where'd it go? Oh. Currently, we are in a gold long. We are in EU short. Yeah, look at market structure too. I try to focus on New York session, decide higher time frame bias, market liquidity, and wait for a sweep and a reaction. So basically, the thing that we do, right? We also look at market structure. An example for this, right? Some people will call this a break of structure. It is internally, but looking higher time frame wise, it was a short. So people mix up internal with external. Do you know the difference between that and how you can avoid being taken out by the wrong side of the market? Because you can always see that we come to take out some form of liquidity, right? If you're going to look at this, we come to take out this. Same here, we come to take out this. And now same here, we come to take out this. I mean, ICT-wise, I know some people look at fair value gaps and shit. Yep, I tried to wait for an internal sweep first and enter. Okay. That's good. The sauce I wanted to drop that helped me during backtesting for swing trading, of course. You could do an... let me try and do NQ as a potential... how do I say it? As a potential... I forgot my English. Potential trade breakdown. So let me put on my music and focus real quick. Looking at the so the daily swing is the 4-hour internal. No, the 4-hour swing is the daily internal, right? So if you ever wait, let me really quickly mark this out. So let's say this is the 4-hour and this is the daily. Okay, so if you just place this inside of here and think about the swing structure only, you're gonna get so fucking far. If we're gonna analyze NQ real quick, right? Daily, we can see that this is a clear high for the daily time frame. No, wait. For the 4-hour time frame. Daily time frame, we're looking at this. You can clearly see that we do not have any major pullbacks daily wise, right? Okay, we have some small structure, and then all of a sudden here we get an immense pullback, and then we start trending higher. Okay, what do we always know after a break of structure? So when we're trading after the break of structure, we are intended to have a pullback. So we are looking to pull back. And how are we going to know that the pullback is going to be effective? Well, then we're going to look at the 4-hour structure. If we're going to look at the 4-hour structure, we will probably see something like this. There's also a chance that you won't see this, or that the low is way too low to see the change of character. But you could see something like this. You already see a change of character, and then you move lower to make eventually the low. And then you see a new change of character, and then you see the high. Now, the thing is still, or that's what we trade, is that those change of characters could be inducement or just a liquidity sweep on the higher time frame. So if we're going to look at this, Jesus, let me look at maybe the 4-hour now, because we know that the 4-hour swing is a daily internal. So everything that happens inside of this box is 4-hour market structure. If we're going to zoom in, let's see. 4-hour swing over here. 4-hour swing over here. What happens? We see a change of character. And then if we're going to look at the 4-hour internal, which is this, we're going to see that it's the 1-hour swing. Wait, where? Yeah, so it's the 1-hour swing. Like so. And then after the 1-hour swing, the 4-hour is ready to go up higher. But you can see clearly that we get a change of character, meaning that the daily time frame is ready to pull back even deeper. And if we're going to look at it, you can see it happens as well. The 4-hour pulls deeper, like so. And then it was a bit shit, because this was your change of character that you would have known, okay, the pullback is over. But if we're going to look at the 1-hour time frame, you can see, okay, you have a break of structure, break of structure, break of structure. This was a fake change of character. It happens. Then you see a real change of character. And then a new break of structure, new break of structure, new break of structure. And here was already a change of character. So, damn, this could have been a very nice long setup. Wait, let me remove this real quick and just go to the chart where I was in a bit, or in a second. Looking at this, when do we know that the daily is ready to pull back, and where will it pull back to? Of course, we have a lot of fair value gaps. We have the yearly open. We have a lot of liquidity down here. But when did we know, okay, or when did I know, okay, it is ready for a pullback? For our swing. Here we close below. Now, looking at this, we see, okay, pullback, but we failed to close above it, which already shows some fucking bad, some bad signs for people who want to go long. And I mean, if you compare your 4-hour market structure, or the things I'm showing you right now, could help you so much in the future side, right? I'm thinking of buying a futures account to test this for myself. Because if we're gonna go on the 1 hour, we can see, okay, let's say we are here at market open. This is an explosive reaction. This was at the PM session. Where did market open? Where did market open? Jeez. What a shit market open. Nothing. There is a chance we have an SMT at these highs. You could have targeted these lows. So if we look at the market, just market structure alone, of course, the things that I'm saying is for a daily 4-hour, 1 hour, but the 1 hour swing or the 1 hour internal is a 15-minute swing. And then you can go on to the 5 minutes and then even to the 1 minute. It will require some time, but it will boost your win. Oh, trust me, it will boost your win rate so massively. Same thing here, right? This high got taken out, probably during a New York session. This is now a strong high. And we see a change of character. Now, what do we do? Looking at market open, our bullish is buys, right? Our bullish, our buys is bullish. What do we see? We have some equal lows down here. Looking at the 15-minute time frame, we have some equal lows down here, right? This here and this here. This could be an SMT. I don't know what ES is doing. After we sweep this, this is not that fucking market open, but I don't know if you just trade New York Stock Exchange or you trade everything. But looking at the 15-minute structure, you know your bias for the day. You know your bias for the day, and that's the thing that's so fucking overpowered. You just need to find a nice I find it a lot less stressful and much less noise when I trade on the 1 hour and 15 minute and 5 minutes for entry. Indeed, like find your 1 hour swing. For example, this is your 1 hour swing. Look at the 15 minute for, let's say, a market structure shift or a change of character. Like here, right? This is your 15-minute swing. So if we know that your 1 hour is bearish, but your 15-minute is bullish, I mean, for you, 15 minutes and let's say you could use your 15-minute for your bias if you just trade on the 5-minute. Because if we're, let's say we were trading today, where's market open? Market open is here. Okay, so let's say this is just my view, right? I come to the market. I have a lot of info over here. This is my overall swing high. This is my overall, no. Where's the market open? Okay, market open is here. This is market open. So this was a market open low. So this was the range that we were dealing in. Now, what do we know? Looking at previous structure, we were bearish. Looking at previous structure, we were bearish. We came to equilibrium of the range. That's something that I already see. We came to equilibrium. So we were ready to short, right? 15-minute wise, we were ready to short. No, 1 hour wise. Sorry, 1 hour wise. We were ready to short. 15-minute wise, what do we see? We see a break, range, a break, meaning this was a change of character. Now, if this was your internal range, or just your the range that you were looking at for the day, you could have seen so fucking much. I mean, I'm just looking at it right now, but I mean, yeah, you just need, like, futures is a whole different type of trading, right? Because I see less entry models for my strategy, but I do see the concept of market structure here playing out. I do see it. You just need your 1 hour, 15-minute, 5-minute. You can even just look at the 5-minute. Look where we are, right? Saw a break of structure, meaning this is your high, this is your low. For tomorrow, let's say we come and we trade all the way up here. We could look for a market structure shift to then target, let's say, these lows down here, because these are relative equal lows down here, or low resistance liquidity. Maybe back it by 15-minute fair value gap, maybe 1 hour fair value gap, 1 hour supply and demand. But this will help so fucking much. It will. And then if you don't think, let's say we are here at market open, look at the higher time frame, like the 4 hour. Is there anything we can bounce off here? Everything clear? Anything clear? We do. We have taken out this low, meaning there is a possibility that the 15-minute swing could fail because the 4 hour gave us a break of structure, right? When a 4 hour break structure, you know that we will see a pullback. And if you do see a 15-minute pullback, switch your bias to buys as you only trade a certain session, right? I would suggest go from the 4 hour to the 1 hour to maybe the 15 minutes, and then look for the 5-minute as your entry. Just do that really quick. Look for the highs, look for the lows, and it will come. If you have any questions about anything, something I can help with, don't think I will be able to help a lot with futures. But I mean, looking at gold, for example, right? You trade gold futures. It is GC1. Look, if you see me calling a gold long, you could already think, okay, maybe there is a certain long setup that I could take. So then you can maybe look at some long positions. If you don't see any long, you don't take it. But it could be able to support your bias. I will share my setups in the group. Yeah, do it for sure. And tag me. Just to add Thanksy, and I'll be happy to learn from it as well. I like, you know what I mean? I would be happy to learn some futures as well. And if you need help with like position size, or you don't know your psychology is in the right place, or you made a mistake and you don't know the mistake, then we can just go over the thing, and I will say anything that attracts me or throws me off from the chart. Okay? Thank you. No problem, Lulu. No problem. Now I'm gonna go back to analyzing the market further to be able to make an outlook for you guys, and yeah, just some calls. Currently, AUD. Does AUD have futures? AUD dollar futures. What the flip? Okay, it does not. It seems. This is 4 hour. This is 4 hour. Wait, give me 2 seconds. There we go. That's something I was looking for. Stream looks fine. Okay. We'll only put this at the daily. Then we can mark out 4 hour swing. Daily time frame wise, this is looks crazy. Okay, so we did AUD NZD, we did AUD CHF, we did AUD CAD. We haven't done GBP USD. Okay, this is. Are you a swing trader? Yes, I am. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. Do you have any questions? This is Let me put on my music really quick. Can you check for me German 40? I can, of course, my friend. Still looks bullish, in my opinion. Thing I like is that we made a connection with the overall demand zone. Currently, internal change of character in control. Where can we look for maybe a scale in just this overall demand? If we do see a low get made, we could look for let's say a move lower towards this low and then enter on a fractal. Because the thing is, most people that are swing traders actually think that your swing entrance is the fractal. Like your let's say we have an overall swing trend, right? When do we know that the swing trend is over? If the internal trend shifts, right? And when do we know that the internal trend is over? If the fractal shifts. So right now, the internal change of character is over here. Where is your fractal? Your fractal is over here, but it's already in a potential buying zone, right? It's already in discount. Meaning, if we do see a fractal change of character, don't change your bias, but look for longs. Looking at this, right, we see a low being made, a high, a new low being made. The high gets swept. Why? Because there was no liquidity in the leg. So we made new break of structure. We had a change of character. So this is a strong low right now. And we are now looking for the potential buy up. Do you have any other things for me? This is my watch list. So basically everything. This is all internal. We see the internal shift. We see a new internal shift. Internal shift. Internal shift. Internal shift. And that was a fake out. Why? Because it was a potential buying zone already. If you have another pair, I need to look at. Okay, I've been holding German 40 since last week. I hope it gonna take out the external high. I mean, technically, mechanically, it will take out the high, right? But they're like, you know, Trump, he's scary. If we don't see any interruption of interest rates hiking, we should just push up higher, in my opinion. Market structure looked very clean after a descending wedge, meaning we have a strong local bottom down here. But yeah, in my opinion, don't be scared of the trade right now. Should not be scared right now. Even though we had the bullish change of, the bullish break of structure. Sorry. A little baby. Darling. Bullish swing. In my opinion, just internal. Yeah, throw me other pairs, man. Throw me other pairs. Baby. What? Oh. Be my baby. My one and only baby. I was busy doing this one. What? For example, people will probably look for longs on GBP USD, looking at just this. But don't be fooled, please, because people will now start longing here, but the dollar is having too much support. So yeah, don't be fooled. I mean, we can expect a pullback, but don't be fooled by that. On the wall. Currently, we have this internal break of structure. This internal change of character. Same thing here. The 1 hour here is currently internal break of structure. Internal change of character. If you understand the internal and the external, you are profitable, in my opinion. Same thing here. We make an internal break of structure. Internal break of structure. Internal break of structure. Internal break of structure. Internal change of character. So what we do see now, sweep, sweep. And then we do this, for example. So you enter on the short. Let's say here at this supply. There is still a chance you will see a liquidation of this supply, but this could be a nice entry for you. Throw me some other pairs that you are currently interested in. Let's look at the 4 hour. Made it. Yeah, this is external. The end. It's not big enough for 4 hours, so 4 hours is currently up here. So this is all internal. All internal. See if you can try. Internal change of character. Nine. Jeez, I have a spasm in one muscle. GBP Sure, internal. Same thing. Sure. A lot of trendline liquidity being built, so no surprise if we do see it taken out.